Hello again, everyone. Right, well, we are about 2 hours away, I think, from landing, which is great. Means that we'll be done for the 8 p.m. kickoff here in the UK.
Enjoy.
Oh, that's the cabin crew bringing me a packet of crisps. Thank you very much. I have just had my tea. Maybe I should have asked for something a little less savoury than crisps. Okay, so we're in good shape. If you were watching the stream a little bit earlier on today, you'll have seen that we were a bit behind time. I managed to get us back on time, which was great. Top of descent is in about top of descent actually ages. Look at the distances we've got on here. So yeah, top of descent about 1827. It's now 1650 currently. This is real time as well, of course. Dark Fury, you've just landed, really? How early did you set off? Did you set off completely before me? Because that is a long time ahead. I'm about 2 hours behind you. But we'll let people get in, settle down, and then we'll start the giveaways again. So giveaways that we've got left to run. We have got another 3 Contrail vouchers to give away. We have got a couple months of a couple of 1 month SayIntentions vouchers to give away, and then the big one, we have got a 1 year subscription to SayIntentions to give away as well, which is fantastic. We've got SayIntentions running, of course, in the background at the minute. You can contact the cabin crew. You can listen to... We're currently in VATSIM, but we've got SayIntentions air traffic control running at the minute because we've got no ATC. I'm going to... I think we've got actually... Yeah, we do have ATC at the moment now in Minneapolis, so we should have live human ATC when we get there. So that's good. RFSIN, my day is going
Delta
well.
Contact
Thank you.
Toronto Center on 135.5.
Co-pilot will deal with the comms from ATC.
Toronto Center on 135.5. Delta 9er heavy.
So that is us today. We are Delta 9. Do you know what I've just realised? When we were...
Delta 9er. Good afternoon.
Yeah, when we were over in the UK, ATC didn't say 79er heavy. It was just 79er. Now we're in America.
9er Toronto Center identified. Good afternoon.
79er heavy. Horo 1861, it says the cabin crew is disabled. That's not the cabin crew, that is the crew as in the piloting crew. So I've turned off the option where you can actually sort of speak to me. You can speak to me through the chat, so you don't need to do that. Right, so I've just realised my charts aren't working. That's that's not going to be good, is it? So why aren't the charts working? Not good. Are the Heathrow charts working? Is it just an American thing? Oh, that's interesting. Charts for Minneapolis are not loading. That could be problematic. Born 8155. The call sign is Delta 5. So that is us today. Why isn't this loading?
At Sierra Originals, coming up. I'll get that water sorted for you right away.
Sea Dark, I had very high headwinds today. We had headwinds of about 98 knots at one point. So yeah. Not sure what's going on with this.
Right away. I'll have that delicious foot-long hot dog ready for you soon.
I can't believe the cabin crew are actually giving these away. Foot-long hot dogs. You're not going to get that on your Delta flight, are you? Right, we need to jump straight in. There's not too many of us here in the stream at the moment. That means you've got a much better chance of winning the giveaways. So we're going to start the first one. We're going to kick it off with another Contrail voucher. So let's kick that off. Let's kick that off now. So there we go. We'll kick that off now. So the entry for another €10 Contrail store voucher is open. And remember, of course, you can double that up with our Contrail store discount code, so you can save a bit more money then, can't you? Oh, right. Okay. Let me try and see. Can I find... Will the chart work on here? Let's see. So I want the... What arrival do I want? I want the Muscle 4 arrival. This one here. Oh, the chart's working there. Right. Do you know what? It might be my iPad. I might just need to sort that out. Reset it. Oscar, explain to me how an A318 has managed to go from Heathrow to almost landing in Minneapolis faster than the A320 that took off before you. I can't explain that one to you, Oscar, I'm afraid. No idea. Maybe some jiggery-pokery with the warp or something like that. That would be my guess. I had to do something similar, so in order to make up the time, I did use slew. I slewed forward, which obviously not on Batsim when we did that. Baseman from Hell, good evening to you. You join us somewhere over the US. I mean, how far away are we from? In fact, can I have a... If we bring the tablet up, I'll be able to show you exactly where we are. Let's get rid of that. Because we are... There, that is where we are. No idea where Minneapolis is. It's over here somewhere, I think. In fact, it's around here. Oh, that's my alarm. Go away. It's my alarm to say, come on, you need to be back on stream now. Hey, DC Gear, how you doing, my friend? Baseman for Help, the giveaways do only run on YouTube, but that is fine. Anyone can enter it. Just hop onto the YouTube channel, register the entry, then carry on watching on Twitch. Absolutely easy to do. Hey James, where is the No Time Briefing Pro app from? It is from the back of my mind. I wrote it, so it's not currently available publicly. But I will make it. A lot of people keep asking me about that, so we will do that at some point. I promise. I will get it out. Ah, there we go. The tablet's now working, so we can actually see what we're doing. Right, well, if this is the arrival then our original plan was to land on runway 30 right. I'm going to see if that is still the case. Can we actually send off... Can we send off ATIS requests on this? I don't know if we can. We might not be able to. Oh, no, that's a shame. We can't do that on here. Oh, well, never mind. What we can do then is if we bring up the No Time Briefing app, we can check out the weather and stuff. I just need to find it. Where is it? Right. Let's get this up. Sierra Original, that's kind of, thank you. Right, I did shut the app down earlier on, so I'll just pop this back in now. EGLL, it really doesn't matter, we've obviously... So the idea, this is all to be used sort of prior to your departure. That was obviously hours ago, so none of that matters. We are planning 30 right, I believe. We'll just put in, we've got about 3.5 hours in. And let's create our brief. So let's have a look what's happening at Minneapolis. At the moment, winds 310 out of 4. So that suggests runway 3 is 30 still in use. Light rain, overcast, visibility is 8 miles, so that's fine. Normal runway width 46. And we've got some VORs to tune in a little bit later on. Let's have a look at the NOTAMs then. So do you know what I am going to have a quick look at? Where does this flight actually land? As in, where does it land and which gate can we expect it to go to? Because then we can probably, if we've got ATC online, then we can probably expect something similar. So let me have a look. We'll get up a ground chart and we'll find out where we can expect to go. Then I can have a look and see which taxiways are closed and whether they're actually going to affect us or not. Dark, you landed on 30 right. Yeah, that's my plan as well. So I believe, looking at this, our stand is going to be around about here, I think. Oh, no, not there. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I think we're going to be stand Golf 8. Golf 8, Golf 9, that sort of area. So then let's have a look and see if any of the taxiways are going to be a problem for us. Let me get the app back up. And so, where's the ground chart gone? And this is why we do it. We don't want to read all the NOTAMs, so instead what we do is we read just the important ones. Let's see, so if we land 30 right, which is this one here, so we're probably going to vacate, I think Papa 8 might be a bit optimistic, so I think we're going to vacate Mike, even Papa 9, then backtrack, it'll be Papa, then maybe Charlie, then Delta. So that's Romeo, that's not a problem. These are standard instrument departures, they're not working, they don't matter to us. Hey Moldy Guitars, good to see you. So yeah, I don't think we've got any NOTAMs to worry about either. That looks good to me. Sierra Originals, what did you miss in the first part of the stream? Well, that was basically the departure out of Heathrow and then over to the Atlantic. So you didn't miss much apart from a departure. Alright, so I'm happy that there's no NOTAMs that are actually going to affect us today. No taxiway closures that are going to cause us a problem. So yeah, good stuff. Those clouds are looking nice. So now I'm just looking forward to the World Cup. The fridge is stocked. I love my football, and the World Cup gets me every year. It's just a shame that the times are so rubbish this time round. Bon, what's my arrival? My arrival time or the actual arrival? We're on the Muscle 4 arrival via Shay. Here's the plan. Hey, Dambusters. That's a great name. DC Gert says, J-Hog's in the house. No one else is going to win. Well, he's not won so far. And that is our time of arrival. So hopefully we should land 1824. Kickoff is 1900 Zulu time. No A up from SayIntentions today. No, you're not going to get that in America. A shout out to SayIntentions for sponsoring our stream today, and with the FSExpo going on, SayIntentions have opened up a 250-mile radius around Minneapolis Airport, and it is completely free. That's for new accounts, old accounts. Everyone can use the full ATC suite SayIntentions package within 250 miles from Minneapolis. So if you want to check it out, then that's the way to do it. You can check it out free, and that is live right now until Sunday night, I believe. Andy says, I knew someone was going to say this. Andy says, as a Scotsman, 2 a.m. on a Sunday morning for our first game in the World Cup. Oh my God, I know. I honestly feel you. 2 a.m. for your first game in like 20 years. Someone said on the radio this morning, I was listening, it made me chuckle. I bet the Chancellor here in the UK, I bet she's absolutely dreading this, because I think productivity over in the UK, as a whole in the country, is just going to drop for the next 5-6 weeks. At least until England go out. So actually, it probably won't last that long, will it? Let's be positive. Come on, what do we think about England's chances this year? What do we think about England's chances this year? Shout out to our latest followers.
Hey everyone, your attention please. Let's recognize our 5 most recent subscribers. Edward Olaru, Alcon0303, Cars 10, Lake on Tour, Daniel Gunter.
Camera crew will announce the last few followers as well, that's really cool.
At Sierra Originals, absolutely. One roast dinner coming your way shortly.
So Carl Nixon, yeah, so you won't have to be a subscriber to be with the chance of winning. Channel members, however, do get 2 tickets instead of 1. That's just my way of saying thank you to them for being channel members. Sean says semi-final slash final for England. Ooh, I don't know. I think that I'm not that optimistic, to be honest with you. Colin Evans, good evening. I am flying the IniBuilds A330-300 today. So yeah, that's what we're in. 3 lines, yeah, come on, 3 lines. Andy says he's got no choices about no comments about England's chances. Well, you're a Scotsman. So, do you know what? I want Scotland to do well. Not if they meet us, obviously, but I do. I want them to do well. So, yeah, I've got nothing against the Scots. Looking nice out there.
15, certainly. Your 2-liter Mountain Dew will be with you in just a moment.
I saw that, Dark. So IniBuilds have just announced Chicago O'Hare, Dubai version 2, and the multi-jetway system for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. The multi-jetway system is very important because, for them at least, they're bringing the A380. They're going to need that multi-jetway system to actually make it believable and realistic, isn't it? Can you imagine GSX filling up 500 passengers on one jetway? That's going to take forever. You're going to have to start boarding well in advance. Sean says, as a fellow Scot, I'm hoping we get out of the group. Who's in Scotland's group? Do you know, I get excited about the World Cup. I've got no idea who is in whose group. So you guys can educate me. Aerosoft versus the IniBuilds A340, which do I prefer? The Aerosofts. Definitely the Aerosofts. Carl, you think Germany are in for it this year? Ooh, don't know. Yeah, Vince, we were talking about that earlier. Hey, Vince, good to see you again. Aerosoft has halted the development of Charles de Gaulle, stating various few reasons like accessibility to the airport and things like that, which... How long before IniBuilds do it? Could you imagine Pyrrhus doing it? Oh my god, that'd be insane. Pyrrhus are fantastic. And it says, you can't help support England because you never hear the end of it. We're still hearing about 66. That's because that's all we've got. Sean, is that who they've got? They've got Haiti, Morocco and Brazil. Brazil and Scotland don't have great history together, do they? Not when it comes to Scotland winning. Didn't Brazil and Scotland meet in the World Cup when it was last in America? USA 94. That is the first World Cup I can sort of still remember. I was 10 years old. So yeah, I can remember that one. Just. My biggest one was France 98. Definitely remember that one. Basement from Hell says, pilot experience are also developing Charles de Gaulle. It's a race to Paris, this, isn't it? Dark says, England, Ghana, Croatia, and Panama. Now, you see, if England don't get out of that group stage, then they don't deserve to be there, do they? Let's be honest. No disrespect to the others in there. I mean, Croatia, they were a very good team, but they were aging, weren't they? And they were really relying upon... oh, go on. Help me out, guys. What's his name? What's his name? I'll know it the moment you say it, obviously. I can't remember his name now. Never mind. So, still a bit too far away to get any 80s for Minneapolis. His name's Thingamabob. Yeah, that's the guy. Sierra Original says he's off to the Flight Sim UK because of the video we put on it yesterday. Well, that's it. We need to share. The problem is now, with FS UK, we need to make that go absolutely viral in the Flight Sim world, particularly those of us here in the UK, because whilst it is going ahead, we also need to attract the exhibitors. And we want the likes of SayIntentions. We want the likes of IniBuilds and Windthrust, Windwing, whatever they were called, Thrust Control. I got it eventually. We want all them. We want Thrustmaster, Scalari. I would love Scalari to be there as well. You know, all the good hardware developers, Rosefire and Wingflex. We need all those guys to come, but they're only going to come if there's, you know, a decent audience. It is hard work taking stuff to a trade show. I can't imagine the hardware guys that do it when they take all the stuff to America. That must be an absolute logistical nightmare.
Contact Toronto Center on 135.4.
Modric, that's the one. Luka Modric. Thank you, guys. That's who I was thinking of. What a player he was.
Toronto Center, Delta Niner. Good afternoon, maintaining flight level 380.
That's Delta Niner. That is our co-pilot helping us today.
Toronto Center identified. Good afternoon.
How many miles to top of descent, Phoenix? It is... Shall I just give you a time? Top of descent is expected in just under 1 hour. Just under 1 hour. So we need to rattle through some of these giveaways, don't we? We've got 2 minutes left on the active giveaway at the moment. That is for a €10 Contrail store voucher, which is currently running.
At Panchamavoro, 8,691. Consider it done. Your Parmy will be ready in no time.
Oscar, I did say wing control. It's not wing control, is it? Is it thrust control now, or Wing? Why did they have to change their name? Someone might be able to answer that. So I'm really, really happy. I shouldn't jinx this, but so far everything's going really nicely. We are going to do a quick fuel check. Wing control, thank you. Thrust wing. Did I go for the Greenland route? Yeah, I mean, it didn't think it was that long. To be fair, I expected 8 hours, which is pretty much what we got. That's what I budgeted for. Yeah. Bob giving us the arrival ATIS.
Contact Toronto Center on 132.
But I've got no runway in that, Bob. I need a runway. I'm hoping it's 30 right.
Toronto Center on 132.65. Delta Niner.
So we're coming up on Sierra Mike.
Toronto Center, Delta Niner. Good afternoon at flight level 380.
Nat Track Foxtrot as well is what we were on. So about 11.5 tons just under. We've got loads, so yeah, we're fine. Captain Joe, they changed it for copyright reasons. Did they? Ooh. I love a good scandal. Why was that? Whose copyright were they infringing? Because that's quite interesting. Wish I could get close to the window on these views. It's really annoying that you can't, but never mind. It's a shame that. That's where the
At
Phoenix
Oscar
wing views are great.
Excellent choice. I'll prepare that I want extra butter J my toast with how utterly buttery this landing will be for you immediately.
Oscar, that's optimistic. I don't land the A330 very often. Right, the raffle is over, so we're going to draw the winner of that. We'll get the next one underway shortly too. And the winner will just need to contact me either on Discord or drop me an email, and I'll send you the discount code for that. The winner is... who's won this one? Dark Fury and Panther have won a couple, and this one, the winner is, congratulations, Content Arms. Congratulations, sir. So I reckon our next giveaway is going to be another month of SayIntentions. Hey Dazhiggy, good to see you as well, mate. It says there was another company in the USA with the same name. Right, well, yeah. The thing is, I guess companies like Winwing, who had ever heard of them until they started actually dropping hardware for like the Airbus? I know they do other stuff as well, but I'm sure it's the Airbus stuff that made them as big as it is. So Captain Joe was saying, yes, to overcome United States trademark and licensing conflicts. That's why they changed it. And Packer was saying the company lost the rights to the Winwing trademark in the US to another entity. Legal roadblock heavily restricted their ability to operate and market products under their original name. Fair enough. Fair enough. Vince said you had a bit of a weird comms from SayIntentions at Africa Control when last week you had to go around and the reply from the tower was unbelievable. Is that what he actually said? Sounds very JFK style comms. But I like that. I like the fact that it's not on rails and daft things can happen. So that's cool. Right, so we're going to complete that giveaway now, and let's open up the next one. We'll get straight on this. This is another month of SayIntentions, so we are going to start that right away. So that's done. Bob says, visuals 30 left, 30 right in use. Cool. As we're coming in from the north, we'll plump 430 right if we get the choice. Just makes sense.
At Oscar 15 coming up, I'll get that pretzels with non-Canadian syrup sorted for you right away.
Sean, have you just asked for a battered Mars bar in and an iron brew? Well, maybe the American Airlines have to stock such things now because Trump is part Scottish. So maybe it's a law. Maybe. We're not over the Atlantic anymore though now, so we've got a little bit of land around us. That's an interesting view. Hey, Scott White. Yeah, Sean Studios. Did you not know this? So is it Trump's grandma or something like that was Scottish? At least that's what he has us believe. Which I think is something to do with why they didn't want the tax on the Scottish whiskey or something like that. Hey Vasav, yeah, Navigraph subscription is required for Beyond ATC's live traffic because it is Navigraph that is actually providing the live traffic information. I can't believe as well, where we're going to land, the weather is actually raining. It was raining in Heathrow this morning when we took off. I was hoping for some better weather. I don't know what the weather's going to be like for the FSExpo this weekend. I suppose it doesn't matter, does it? You're all going to be indoors. But yeah.
At BAW 464. Perfect timing. I'll get that still waiting for my panini ready for you right now.
I can't believe nobody yet in the chat has just asked for a cup of jam and toast tea. That's the main thing that we've had on this channel.
At Oscar B15, consider it done. Your one bottle of your finest overpriced wine, please, will be ready in no time.
So I'm now just starting to look at this arrival to see if there's anything that could potentially catch us out. We're in America, so I'm expecting that I descend via the Star, which we don't usually get in the UK because the Stars are pretty rubbish. They don't actually link up to anything. So we are going to be coming in via, where we're coming in via? We're coming in via Shay, which, if I'm not mistaken, is where is it? Right, we're joining it just here, so at Shay. So that's going to be flight level 240. We've got some speed restrictions as well.
Contact Minneapolis Center on 134.6.
Contacting
17,
Minneapolis Center
12.
on 134.6. Delta 9er heavy.
And then we'll be taking this route for landing runway 30 left and right.
Center, Delta 9er heavy. Good afternoon with you, flight level
And then
380.
we're expecting green dot at Croix and Turtle.
Delta 9er heavy, Minneapolis Center, good afternoon.
Oscar beans on toast with jam and tea. Ah, you see, it was jam and toast tea. That's what we always had. Jam and toast tea. Love jam and toast tea. And then let's have a look, see if there's anything daft with the arrival itself. Just so we're ahead of the game. We're not going to be landing for another, what, hour and... about an hour, actually. I'm thinking about an hour. So not that far away. So coming in via Turtle, I think. So how we're going to play this? It will be Turtle, Soggy, and Jacko. I love the names of the waypoints in America. So yeah, Turtle, Soggy, Jacko. My plan is to be green dot, Turtle, flaps 1, Soggy, and then flaps 2 with the glide slope. Have a look at the runway. Normal 3-degree glide, small displace threshold, 46 meters wide runway. It's a 3-degree glide and Pappies. That's fine. It's Cat 1 minimums as well, which means our minimums for the arrival is going to be 1080. We'll get all this filled into the box in a little while. And I think we'll probably do a flaps 3 landing. Do we have a landing calculator on here? Got a takeoff calculator. We don't have a landing calculator. That's a shame. IniBuilds need to update this bird. When does the giveaway end? The giveaway ends in 12 minutes. 12 minutes. Classifications, no, you don't have to be on the stream to win, not at all, as long as you've already entered. Just means you won't know if you've won, which could be problematic. This is the first time we have been flying, and we've been flying for 6 hours 14 minutes. This is the first time we'll have done it and not had cloud cover. We've actually got some clear skies ahead of us. Beautiful. Thank goodness for that.
Dark_furry F9F, certainly. Your haggis baked buns and a Guinness will be with you in just a moment.
Oh, dog, that sounds disgusting. Just look at the Vatin radar. I don't think we've got any aircraft around us either. Let me start filling in the box then. So in order to do that, let's just get the latest weather, which is here. We'll just refresh that, see if we've got a later one. Okay, so winds are 310 at 4. We've got light rain, temperature 17 degrees. That's fine. Oh, I forgot we can actually click on it and get information. I wrote this up and I still can't remember what I did with it. But yeah, that's quite neat. Okay, let's start filling in the box for the arrival. What I'm going to do, actually, just before we do that, let me just check that the arrival makes sense. It's always a good thing to do. So if we just go to the flight plan page, go to the plan page, and we'll just have a quick look. So that's Shay. There are the constraints. Moving through, and yeah, that's pretty much what I've just been looking at, so that's fine. Yeah, happy with all of that. So let's start setting the box up using the top hat method. So the flight plan, we've just checked that, that's all sequenced correct and we like it. Let's have a look at the RadNav page then and start putting some information in here for that. We want the MSP VOR and the Fox Charlie Mike VOR. So MSP, put that in there, and the Fox Charlie Mike. I can just confirm the frequencies of that as well. Fox Charlie Mike, that is a different frequency. I've got 111.8, so there must be a different Fox Charlie Mike nearby. We'll see if that populates. Anyway. So we've got that covered in. The platform altitude is 4,000 feet here, so KMSP, and what I will do is we'll just pop in fix info KMSP and a 12-mile radius around that. That is 4,000 feet when we cross that mark then, and it means that by that point, yeah, flaps 2 then all the way down the glide. That'll be fine. Right, onto the performance page. This is where we'll get in the information for that. So what was the QNH is 2973. The temperature is currently 17 degrees. The winds currently 3104. Transition altitude 80,000 feet, of course, we're in America. The minimums were 1080. And we're going to go config 3 landing. The extra gaming, I'm not at the expo, no. I can't get to the American ones. So oh, do we not have to? Oh, okay. Alright. I didn't realise in the 330-300 we didn't have to tell it was going to be a flap 3 landing. I know you don't in the 350 and the 380. Didn't realise the 330 did it too. I would expect the 330-900 to do it, but that's fine. Hey, David! Celebrating 23 months of channel membership, mate. Thank you so much. You are nearly 2 years in. That is absolutely incredible. Bob says, well, all aircraft taxi with transponder and alt encoding on. I never turn the transponder off until we're at the gate anyway. So that shouldn't catch us out.
At Chog 2001, absolutely. One dark fruit and a pork pie coming your way shortly.
Dark fruit and a pork pie at 38,000 feet. We are living the absolute dream. We've got the scenery as well installed. We've got Minneapolis scenery, and that's from the Contrail store as well. Quick check on the giveaway. 5 minutes. 5 minutes of the giveaway remaining.
At Hyom, right away. I'll have that delicious Diet Coke ready for you soon.
So might not be going to the FSExpo in the USA this year, but hoping to get down to the one in the UK. So excited about that. I am just hoping that my wife's shifts fall nicely that weekend. J-Hogs celebrating 48 months of membership. Are you still banned from giveaways? I mean, you probably should be. You win every one. It'll be a bit different for me watching the World Cup this year because my lad's now old enough and he's into his football, so going to be able to watch some matches with him. The problem is he's only 11, so he's not going to see many of them. I think so. The World Cup kicks off tonight, doesn't it? It kicks off tonight. Kick off 8 PM UK local time, and then there's no more games today. Although there is one at 5 AM tomorrow morning. Is that right? I need to get like a wall chart. Who's got a wall chart? Has anyone? Do they still do those, or does everyone just look on their tablets and the screens now? Looks very hazy out there. Vince wants a jar, not not just a side order, a jar of Nutella with a packet of biscuits. You sound like my kids. And do you know what? I can't stand Nutella for more than one reason. One, it might taste okay, but there are better alternates available. But two, it just doesn't spread. It's a solid lump. Hate it. And of course, when the kids have got it, it just gets absolutely everywhere. It spreads like germs. It's ridiculous. Shan Studios, it's 3 a.m. Is it 3 a.m. UK time? See, is that an Australia match? Is that Australia v someone? Which I suppose to them might make a bit of sense. But what time's that? Is that like 5 a.m. in the morning for them? Excuse me. Sorry. No. Is that? What's that? Is that like 2 p.m. in the afternoon?
Arrival, Shay transition. Expect to descend in about 20 minutes. Just say the word if you'd like to start down earlier.
Expecting the Muscle 4 arrival, Shay transition. We'll advise if we need to start descent earlier. Delta 9er heavy.
That's fine. That sounds good to me. Mouldy guitars, I agree with that. I bought some the other day, the Tesco chocolate sauce. I thought, this is great. So with the Nutella, what I found, because the kids like it on toast, you put it on the toast and you have to just sit there and wait for a minute for it to actually melt. Charles Judith is South Korea versus Czechia. So, I mean, it might be okay for South Korea. Not sure about the others. That's an awful start time, isn't it? Hey, Bertrand. Hope you're well. We're just whinging about the times that the World Cup matches are going to be on for us. Nothing we can do about it, of course. Oh, you see, mouldy guitars, my kids put honey in porridge. Right, how long's left of the raffle? There can't be that long. Oh, 34 seconds. This is for a month's subscription to SayIntentions. Yeah, sure, it'd be fine for the Koreans. The Czechs, no. Because, are they 1 hour ahead of us or 2? And if it's 3 a.m. That's going to be like 4 or 5 a.m. isn't it, Czech time? Ouch. Horrible time for them. Mind you, we've got Scotland at 2 a.m. haven't we? So, I really want to watch that. Really do want to watch that. Okay, so that is done. Let's draw the raffle. And so this is for a month of SayIntentions. Winners, contact me on Discord or drop me an email. The winner of the SayIntentions giveaway there is... Hang on. Nick, you won it. You won this earlier. How could it be you again? Did you enter again, Nick, for that? I'm pretty certain Nick has already won this once. We might, Nick, I'm going to have to draw that again. Just looking at the weather radar on top of the screen, we might have got some activity. I'm sure Nick won that this morning. Do you know what? I'm going to draw it again, and I'll just pay for his. I'll just pay for him to have another month. David is rigged. Right, I'm going to draw that again. I'm going to. Let's pick another real winner, shall we? Oh, Brian Dry, mate, thank you so much. Great to have you pop in on our stream today. I'm going to pick that winner again. Let's roll that again. The winner is Vinay Vasav. Congratulations, Vinay. Well, I think it's only just come into the chat, so well played. Right, we're going to give another Contrail store voucher away. We've still got 2 more of these to give away, so let's just work on that now. I'm only going to run these for a few minutes now. They're not going to run for quite as long because we are going to start preparing for our arrival very soon. So we might just run this for 5 minutes. That's running now. You've got 5 minutes. This is for a €10 Contrail store voucher. keep an eye on our top of descent, which is in... Yeah, it's in 20 minutes. We need to get through some of these giveaways. Then after we've landed, we're giving a year of SayIntentions away. Yeah, Oscar, I think the cabin crew got fed up of you. Terrible, terrible requests. Vince is still waiting for Nutella.
At Vince, M.68 comma coming up. I'll get that a jar of Nutella with a packet of biscuits sorted for you right away.
Yuck. What you should have asked for is Tesco's own chocolate. Right, I think we can now have a quick listen to the ATIS. We must be
Hey,
close
Captain
enough.
EasyJet and pilot, would you like anything to drink or a small snack while I'm here?
No, thank you, but you can tell all the crew that they need to start preparing the cabin for arrival. We'll be descending in about 20 minutes.
Copy, Captain. Cabin crew will start preparing the cabin for arrival now.
Okie dokie, so let's just grab ATIS. We're actually monitoring the ATIS.
Minneapolis,
Ah, there we are.
all international airport arrival information, Foxtrot 16530. 1310 at 4. Visibility 8. Light rain. Few clouds at 6,000. Ceiling 9,000 overhead. Temperature 17. 13. Altimeter 229.73. Visual runway 30 left approach. Visual runway 30 right approach in use. Notices to air missions runway 4. 22 closed. Caution. Birds near Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport. Read back hold short instructions and assigned altitude. All aircraft taxi with transponder and altitude encoding on. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information Foxtrot.
Okay, so let's just start prepping everything now. We have got, let's just reset the QNH, which is 2973. We'll do both sides. Information Foxtrot is copied, and we're ready. Molly says has to have to drop off. No worries, mate. Have a good day, and I'll speak to you again next time. Nick's just popping out to get a lottery ticket. Yeah, I would as well, mate. Definitely. Absolutely. I think you've had more luck than Jayhawk. Okay, so the Contrail store timer is now set. That is now open. 5 minutes for this one. We've actually got it running now. I think we've got tower controller on at the moment at Minneapolis. We've not got any area control as well, so we're going to have to be a bit careful if there's any other traffic going in. Shy Aviation, thank you for subscribing. And it looks like our top of descent is actually there at Shay, so that's fine. What I did do as well is I stacked my beer, my fridge with beers a little bit earlier, ready for, of course, the World Cup kicking off. I mean, I've got a lot of beer. I always have beers in for the World Cup, except I don't actually think... I'm not going to fancy one at 5 AM if I get up for any of those matches. That'd just be very wrong. I mean, I know it's 5 PM somewhere, right? But I do have to drive my kids to school in the morning. Here comes the overcast clouds, so might not be a very scenic descent, sadly. If you've enjoyed the streams that we've had today, this morning, and then the break in the middle, if you've enjoyed the break in the middle, and then tonight, please guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Remember as well, if you're a plane spotter, if you like FR24, download JetLog and tick off the aircraft that you see in the skies above you, and start building up your logbook. You can tick them off. It tells you how many of each aircraft you've seen, whether you can complete a full airline, like Pokemon for planes. They change colour on the map as well if you've seen them, so you know instantly if you've seen them or not. But yeah, give that a try now. That is available on the Google Play Store, coming to Apple shortly, fingers crossed. And of course, remember, write down the discount code, because, well, always worth writing that down, save you guys some money. And if you are purchasing anything from IniBuilds, our channel partner, please, if you wish to support the channel, you can use the affiliate link in the video description down below. Check that out, and yeah, using that obviously does help support the channel as well. If you do like SayIntentions cabin crew that we've had today, the ATC, which is literally taken over as soon as VATSIM dropped off after leaving Heathrow this morning, and we're still under ATC control. We're going to be getting rid of those as we head into Minneapolis shortly. But yeah, if you want to check that out as well, link in the video description down below as well for SayIntentions. And remember, whilst the FSExpo is on, starting now until Sunday night, 250-mile radius around MSP airport is free. Anyone can use SayIntentions within 250 miles of MSP. Just get on there, create an account, and start flying with unparalleled ATC. Do missions. You can obviously get the cabin crew. You've got interaction with ground crew, tour guides, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's really, really cool. You definitely want to check that out. Right, you've got about a minute left to enter the giveaway if you wish. And then our top of descent will be coming up. Andy says that the Mexican fans are loving this boy who's singing at the minute. No idea who he is. So is the opening ceremony already underway? How did America not get that? I can't imagine America not, rolling over and saying, it's okay, you can do the opening ceremony. Because that's a big thing, isn't it? And they've not got it. They probably all decided, no, we better not have that because Trump would want to be involved. Right, let's run the giveaway then. So this is for another €10 Contrail store gift voucher. We've got another one of these to give away as well later on, so we'll do that. But the winner of this next one is, congratulations goes to DC Gert. DC, mate, well done. And thank you for all the support you've given us over the years. So, DC Gert, we'll get that sorted for you. Just get in touch with me and I'll get that voucher to you. Right, we're going to give another one of these away, because I can. So we'll run that now, and that should probably take us to the top of descent. So if you didn't win that one, never mind. The next one is here, and that's already started for you. So if you got one of these €10 gift vouchers, you use that discount code as well. What are you going to be purchasing? If you win it, what's on your... I mean, that's a great question to ask you anyway. What's the next purchase you're going to make for Microsoft Flight Sim? Have you got one in mind? We were talking about Rex Atmos a little bit earlier on, because I use that. I never fly without it. I think it makes things look much better. So that's definitely worth doing, if you haven't got it already. Andy says there's an opening ceremony in each of the host nations prior to the first match in that nation. Oh, well, yeah, okay, fair enough. Did not know that. Thanks, Andy. The Americans has got to be bigger and better, right? David's next big purchase is going to be the A320 or the Phoenix Neos. Which one will come first? Horo says he's going to buy the A340. Which one? IniBuilds or Aerosoft? If you can, I'd plump for the Aerosoft. If you can. That would be my shout. Right, so we are getting close to top percent now. I'm just going to very quickly go over the briefing again. We've sort of done it as we were working through it anyway, but just so you guys are on the same page as me, while the timer clicks down on the latest giveaway. So we will pick up the arrival at Shea. That is just here. That's where our top of descent also happens to be. Where they're going to descend via the Star, then we're going to be coming in via Turtle. Between Crocs and Turtle, we're going to be slowing down to our green dot speed, and then so basically at top of descent we're going to wind down to 7,000 feet. We're going to wind down to 7,000 feet. We'll descend in manage mode, and then from Turtle, then we will at Turtle we'll set flaps 1. No, we won't. At Turtle we'll be green dot. At Soggy we'll go flaps 1. And then flaps 2 at Sam's, which is where we should pick up the glide sub and localizer. If we can get a full house there, that would be grand. After vacating, we're going to be vacating to the left, looking to park, if possible, at stand. I think it's Golf 8. So yeah, vacating this room here. Taking a left and looking to stand Golf 8 or Golf 9 Alpha, one of the heavy stands there. So yeah, that's our plan. That's our brief for the descent. So, I know you guys are entering the chat, entering the raffle at the minute. But if you guys enjoy this sort of format, we don't really do this where we've obviously sort of flight off this morning, well this afternoon, we've then had a break, the flight's still run, but then we had a break with the stream because I had to go and do family stuff, and then just come back this evening for the arrival. Do we like that? Because I think if we do, there's a chance we might be able to do something similar to this in the future. It might mean I can try and get more streams in, because trying to get a sort of 2-3 hour block is quite rare for me, sadly, these days, with wife working, kids at school, and then the summer holidays are going to be coming as well, aren't they? So that's that's always difficult. But yeah, it's just a thought, something a little bit different, maybe another way of doing things. Hey, XNOM99, are we making it in time? Yeah, I think we should be making it in time. We should be landing around 9:30 local UK time, 18:28 Zulu time, and the kickoff is 1900 Zulu time. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that should work for us. Sean says the part I've watched I've enjoyed. That is good enough. What do I think about Latin VFR aircraft? I've tried them, didn't really like them, I'll be honest with you. In fact, there was a mod, when they first came out, there was a mod which made them much better. But then I don't think they liked the mod, so they stopped the mod working, which was a great shame. Okay, so our last Contrail store gift voucher is about to be won. The winner of that is... Oh, Jesus Christ. Spoke too soon, Nick. Yeah, he can never win the bloody lottery. Anyway, moving swiftly on from that, we've got 2 more giveaways to go. We've got another month of SayIntentions, and then we've got the big one. We've got the 1 year SayIntentions. JHog, do you want me to redraw it? Honestly, I will if you want, but it's all random. It's nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. In fact, no, I'm not going to let you redraw that. No chance. No. It is all fair and square. Plus, which I don't think you've won one yet this year, so you know, you were due. You were due. We've got more giveaways to come anyway. So the next one is going to be another 1 month of SayIntentions. Delta 80 Echo, good evening. Says he's just landed at MSP in real life. Wish you could have come. We'll be in Bristol in September. Fantastic. I wish every year I could go. It is just it just doesn't work for me. It just doesn't work for me. I'd love to be there, but unfortunately, family, life, it won't work. But the UK one, fingers crossed. And the FS weekend next year, hoping to try and get to that as well. But that's a long way off yet. Do you know, I can tell I'm in the 330 cockpit. Every time I look down here, I get confused because I'm looking over there for the time, because I knew we should be descending in a couple of minutes. And the clock isn't there. Right, well, let's start that descent then, and we are going to go all the way down now to we'll go down literally all the way to 12,000. No, we won't. We'll go down to 7,000. We'll descend via the star. So now we are about to do this. I'm going to turn off SayIntentions air traffic control because we're going to get on Unicom for this. So we are now in descent mode. Flight level 240 magenta. Down we go, and anti-ice comes on. Right, we're going to start the timer then for the 1 month of SayIntentions premium subscription, and that is open now. I really do love long haul streams. I love that satisfaction, that accomplishment of literally flying halfway around the world. So I'm just doing a final check at the moment. We still don't have any ATC area control, center or arrival control at Minneapolis. Just the tower is online, 126.7. So I'm just now, as we start the descent, we're going to go back, monitor the guard frequency, 1215, see if we can hear any animal noises on it, and we're going to get back on to 122.8 and be on Unicom for the arrival. There we are. Which app do I use to share my iPad screen? What's it called? It's called Air Server. Yeah, because obviously I'm sharing my iPad screen to a Windows PC. So yeah, Air Server. And it's never let me down. Touch wood, it's never let me down. It's always been very, very good. It's paid for, but worth it. Hey, Jack Hobson, I'm into football. Yeah, I love football. Back before I had children and responsibilities, when the World Cup or the Euros came round, every single match, you watch every single match without fail. It was one of my favourite times of year. Now, sadly, I don't get to watch anywhere near as many as I would like, but we're watching tonight, the first one. I've got family in Mexico as well, so that's who I'm going to be supporting in tonight's match. Domestically, I support Sheffield Wednesday. So that'll be interesting next year. So let's start a poll then as we descend towards Minneapolis. Who is going to win tonight's football match? The first one of the World Cup. So we'll pop that in and you guys can answer that. Ron Stew says he has a bunch of Thrustmaster, Rosefire and wing control hardware, but have never had the time to connect everything and learn to fly. Oh mate, that is really sad, because you are sitting on a gold mine of stuff. If it's the Rosefire 1.1 panels, I'm slowly building up enough to build a home cockpit. I've just got to convince my wife to let me build one in the garage. And then if I get a full-size home cockpit working properly, you can all come and have a play. Pigs fan, Dark Fury, do you know that it's an absolute myth, all this pig stuff? Absolute myth. Oh, that's interesting. Why has the QNH changed? It should... We preset that, didn't we? What was it, 2973? So we'll leave that standard until we're past 18, but we're descending down to a flight. We're descending down to an altitude, which is why we've now set this to local pressure. Holding the profile quite well as well, to be fair. Ron says he's in Vancouver and the World Cup height is starting to ramp up here. Well, this is good. I mean, I don't know how big football, soccer, is in Canada. America, it's grown a lot, hasn't it, in recent years, which is great. And I think they were the catalyst behind women's football, which is fantastic as well. All my girls, the triplets, they're only 7, but they all play football. They're on a team. And they love it. So, really glad that it is no longer just a a male sport. So obviously, you know, we've got the virtual cabin crew. Would you believe? Would you believe? Look at this. I've actually just been brought. I've just been brought a cup of tea by the real cabin crew. That is amazing. So good. My wife's a star. Too hot for me to drink though. I might have to. I'll probably drink it when we land. Can't put it on the tray table. Oh, I didn't realise the tray table actually worked in this. That's neat. Classifications. I have 4 kids. I do. I have 4 kids. That's why I don't have time to fly anymore. Lewisman, have I been to or flown from East Midlands before? Yes, several times. Delta Sam, thank you for the follow. And Delta 80 Echo as well, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Hope you guys are both doing well. So, just looking at the poll at the minute, I think most people think Mexico are going to win tonight. This is the thing about the World Cup. What I absolutely love about it is there are underdogs. There's an underdog in every single match, and you always want the underdog to win. Let's be fair, England's usually the underdog. So, an upset is always fantastic. Bradley says it's too hot, be brave and send it back to the galley. Not a chance. Do you know how often my wife makes me a cup of tea? Per month, I bet I can count it on one hand. And we're in speed mode. For those of you on the stream earlier on, you know the Sky Hustle mission we did. Unfortunately, I went away to go and look after the kids. I forgot about the mission. We didn't complete the mission. We got fined £5,500. So we need another mission. Probably haven't got time to sort that now. So yeah, it all went wrong. I don't know if there's another mission near us. We can't actually take that much cargo, can we? Which is a shame. Is there anything good near us that we could do? We'd have to fly over to Liverpool. Oh, it's 122 miles for 900 quid. We could probably do that. The problem is the landing fees at Liverpool are that insane. There's no point. Yeah. We picked the wrong plane to start with. We shouldn't have picked a little 152. We should have picked up the Caravan. At least that would have been able to carry more cargo. Although £1,600 there, I reckon that could have been a good one. Do that one. We will have to have a look at this later because I still want your thoughts on this. It's a cool little game. Hopefully, people like you will enjoy it as well. Anyway, let's get rid of that. Sim Paladron, how do you fly your own plane on the app? Oh, remember, it's nothing to do with Microsoft Flight Simulator. It is literally just literally a little game. So at the moment, that is me, and I'm assigned to this aircraft. And the reason it's offset from it is just so you can actually click them both. Makes it easier. I might move that a little bit closer to it, just because it doesn't look like it's on it, does it? But yeah, you literally just click the aircraft and send the aircraft to whatever destination you want. I could send it to Manchester. Could I send it to Minneapolis? Hang on. In my Cessna 152, does that work? This is an old version. You shouldn't be able to do that because 24 hours. This is an old version of the app. That shouldn't be allowed. The maximum you can ferry it like bit by bit across, so you could get it up to there, then you could get up to an airport here, you get it up to Reykjavik, and then across to Greenland, like they do in real life when they're ferrying it. You definitely should be able to cross the Atlantic in it. Lewis Man, with regards to that, do you know, so you're talking about a lot of the airlines now looking at pilots, paying for the pilots to do the training. I think it's great. I think it's absolutely great that they're doing that now, because back when I was younger, if you wanted to be a pilot, you had to fund it yourself, and that's 100k. The fact that now cadet schemes are opening up for big airlines and small airlines, so EasyJet are doing it, Jet2 are doing it, British Airways obviously doing it as well. I think Wizz, low-cost carrier, I think they're doing it. They're screaming out for pilots, so there's that many different things. All I would say is be truthful to yourself, want to know why you're doing it, be passionate about what it is you want, but also be realistic about the expectations. Being a pilot can be absolutely amazing, but think about the kind of lifestyle you'll have as well. If you like being at home all the time, then you've got to, it's a balancing act, isn't it? But it's also different for every airline. So like if you're flying for British Airways, you can get layovers quite regularly. If you're flying for a low-cost carrier, chances are you've got a long day and you're flying there and back in a day. I know EasyJet guys that will fly from the UK to Sharm el-Sheikh and back in a day. That is a grueling day. So go in with your eyes wide open. Sean says, Logan, I've just started one to... Have they? Fantastic. Yeah, I love the fact that we are getting opportunities now. My lad wants to be a pilot. I mean, he's only 11, so he can change his mind. But, you know, if he was sort of 7, 8 years older, it'd be an absolute golden time for him. It's a shame he's not older, sadly. Right, we've got 7 minutes left of the giveaway that's open at the moment. So I'm just having a quick look now to see what other aircraft are around us going into Minneapolis, and I think there's only one other coming in at the minute, which is fine. We're not going to get in anybody's way. We're about to start cloud surfing anyway, so we're going to get the seatbelt signs on and start concentrating on our arrival. Right, I'm going to push for managed speed and just start slowing down a little bit. And we should be there in about 30 minutes, I think. Cabin crew, 30 minutes to landing. 30 minutes to landing.
Copy, Captain. Cabin crew will prepare the cabin for arrival now.
Right, so all our seatbelt signs on, and local QNH is set. Let's run the approach checklist. So BARF QNH is 2973. Seatbelt signs are on. Minimums are 1080. We're going to go auto brake low. Engine mode selector is normal, and EFB is stowed. Just want to turn down the weather map a little bit, just so we can see the primary flight display pop out on our route. Sean, currently doing PFL, flew solo Aberdeen to Dundee and back a few days ago. Unsure if you want to go commercial due to cost. Yep, understandable. Aberdeen to Dundee and back, that must be so scenic. What was that in? Was like a was that like a 152, 172 or a Piper? Because that sounds incredibly scenic. Simdrone, which aircraft has an accurate weather radar in your opinion? In Microsoft Flight Simulator, none of them. None of them, I'm afraid to say. which is a shame. That's the one thing I really want to work, because like it's just not realistic, and it's a real shame. Right, we are altitude 15,000. Three minutes left on that timer, and then we'll be running the big one before we finish the stream. That is a year of SayIntentions access. Chandra Piper 28, it was so sick. Oh, bet that was absolutely stunning. Where I fly down here, everything looks the same. It's just all. It's not as the terrain isn't all right. Flying over Yorkshire and Sheffield and those sorts of areas, it's great. Don't get me wrong, it's lovely. But I imagine the Highlands was just something else. Hey, Daffy ID, hope you're doing well. Degonta says, for your information, the banner at the top still says we're at altitude 38,000 feet. Has it broken again? That does not surprise me one bit. Never mind. I'll see if I can quickly give it a kick before we have to start concentrating. Hopefully that should spring to life now and be a bit more realistic. There we are. Before we start to get busy as well, please don't forget to hit the like button on the stream. Check out JetLog, write down the code to use next time you're shopping, and check out our affiliate link for channel partner IniBuilds. And a massive shout out as well to SayIntentions for all the giveaways they've done and sponsoring today's flight. EasyJet, same go by celebrating 50 months of membership. That is amazing. Thank you so much, my friend, and really glad you enjoyed the long haul special stream today as well. Right, almost there. And thrust descent, thrust idle. We are about 36 miles northwest, aren't we? So we'll just make a Unicom call. Minneapolis traffic. Delta 9 is 36 miles northwest on the Muscle 4 arrival for the ILS 30 right, 36 miles away. Minneapolis traffic. Yes, you can use the affiliate code and the voucher at the same time. Save you even more money that way. It's a great idea. $10,000 feet. Lights on. So the SayIntentions subscription is up. That's perfect timing. Let's run the entry for run the winner for that. So this is 1 month of SayIntentions access, and the winner of this is, congratulations, goes to Andy Finley. Well done, mate. So yeah, just get in touch with us, and then we'll be able to give you a discount code so you can get a month of SayIntentions for free. Enjoy. So we'll get on to Minneapolis Tower in a little while. We are just tuning now. 126.7 is the tower frequency. We'll speak to them shortly. We'll be on the ILS for that. Kickoff is in 40 minutes, so I reckon she'll be in at the gate for then, which is just perfect. Just putting the spoilers out a little bit. So I just noticed we were slightly above, and I still do need to slow down. And I'm now going to activate the approach phase. So, as we said, green dot, yeah, speed brake's still out, that's fine. Leaving the speed brakes out just while we reduce to our clean speed. And we can put spoilers away now. Well, this is disappointing. This is the same weather we had in Heathrow. Who was on the chat a minute ago said they just landed at MSP in real life? Might not still be there anymore, but I wonder if this is the weather that they've got. Close Nation, when am I releasing my app? Which one, my friend? Derek says that's exactly what it looks like here right now. Light rain, overcast. This has it picture perfect. Was it you, Derek? Thank you. Right, thrust idle, up to 4,000 blue. And there's the glide slope look. So, as briefed, flaps 1, speeds checked. Flaps 1. Full speed.
Minneapolis traffic, Skymaster 102 Bravo, 20 miles southeast, 5,500, descending to the ILS, 20 left, Minneapolis.
He's going on 30 left, that's absolutely fine then. Parallel approaches are available on this airport, so that's fine. Minneapolis traffic, Delta 9er, 15 miles east, and we will be intercepting the ILS for runway 30 right in approximately 5 miles. So below that glide slope, we might have to go flaps 2 a little bit earlier than planned, so we'll do that now. Flaps 2, speeds checked. Flaps 2, spoilers away. Speed 180. So we might need to glide slope catcher from above because I might be struggling a little bit with this. Landing gear down will help us, so let's do that now. Landing gear. Spoilers armed. This jet doesn't want to go down, does it? We're about 1,400 feet too high at this point. Come on, we need to drop. That's better. Lockstar. Minneapolis Tower, good afternoon. Delta 9 establishing ILS 30 right, speed 180.
Delta 9, Minneapolis Tower, good afternoon. Wind 3030 at 3, runway 30 right, cleared for takeoff, or cleared to land.
Clear to land 30 right, Delta 9. Okay, I've just set VS 1500, wound the altitude up to 7,000, glide slope capture from above, procedure taking place.
Tower, good afternoon. SkyMaster 102 Bravo, we're on a 10-mile final for 30 left with hotel.
November 102 Bravo, Minneapolis Tower, wind 030 at 3, runway 30 left, cleared to land.
30 left, cleared to land, 102 Bravo.
Seven miles out. Glide slope captured. I'm not liking the look of that speed, but it's now just starting to drop, so we got away with that. Mr. Approach altitude is set.
592, further ATC above me is unavailable. Frequency change is approved. Have a good flight.
And we're on the glide slope. Let's now manage the speed.
We will see you the next time around.
Arm spoilers.
Attention all aircraft, Minneapolis Tower is going to be shutting down here in the next 5 minutes or so.
Flaps 3. Speeds checked. Flaps 3. Well, this weather's absolutely awful. Cabin crew seats for landing.
Copy, Captain. Cabin is secure and crew are taking seats now.
Okay, all lights on. Anti-ice off.
1,000.
Go around if we need it is straight out to the right. Go for hold 3,000 feet.
Approaching runway 30 right.
Base Arlo, Sun Country 213, requesting Tampa information Newport.
Sun Country 213, Minneapolis Tower. You're cleared
What's
to
that
Tampa
off?
Airport
I have control.
via the Orsky 3 departure ontage transition, then as filed. Flying via the SID, except maintain 7,000. Departure frequency is 122.8, squawk 2442.
Go to Tampa via the Orsky 3 onage transition, then as filed, except or maintain 7,000. Departure frequency 122.8, squawking 2442, Sun Country 213.
300.
Sun Country 213.
Definitely less responsive than the 320.
left.
We've just drifted off that centre line, so get back on that quickly.
Expecting 30 left, I'll call you back for push and start, Sun Country 213.
Well, I can tell I don't fly this aircraft very often. Watch the trees.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Okay, so spoilers and reverse green. And decel. Manual brakes. And let's vacate. Welcome to Minneapolis, guys.
Delta 9er, welcome to Minneapolis. Where are you parking?
If possible, Golf 8.
To the Golf 8, taxi via Charlie Bravo.
Charlie Bravo to Golf 8, Delta 9, thank you.
2 left.
So just working out where we are. So Charlie is straight on here.
Approaching runway 12 left.
What did it say the what did it say the landing rate was then, guys? I don't get to see that. You do. Cabin crew didn't complain. $404. Oh, 404 in this thing. That is absolutely fine. If you'd have said 600, then I'd have been concerned. Nevertheless, the stream, the PC, everything has worked beautifully for us today. So that is always a bonus.
Skymaster 2 Bravo, welcome to Minneapolis. So you're going to General Aviation?
Yeah, just straight into signature, please.
Roger. Taxi into signature. Approved.
All right, your answer. Appreciate it. Have a good day. 2 Bravo.
Derek says no screams if there's FS Realistic running, so that's always a good sign. I always found it might have changed now. I've not used FS Realistic since I moved on to Flight 24, but I always found FS Realistic was a little bit too. They didn't. They panicked. They panicked a lot. Right, left here on Bravo. And as I say, don't go anywhere yet. We've got 1 year of SayIntentions to give away, and that is going to be run just after we've parked up, and then we'll have a look at the replay of the landing as well. So I'm guessing there's going to be hundreds, maybe thousands of people flying into this airport, all ready for the expo, which starts, is it tomorrow night it starts? And the World Cup is 28 minutes away. Oh, we've made this work perfectly for us today. If you're not sticking around for the giveaway and you're on your way out, please don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Fantastic if you joined us for both today's streams, the morning where we had the departure and then obviously this evening where we've been landing. Check out JetLog as well if you haven't done so already and you like spotting aircraft. And remember, use our discount code. And also, if you're purchasing from IniBuilds, we've got our affiliate link. That just helps support the channel if you use that link to purchase your IniBuilds stuff. So massive thank you if you do that. Bob says, great stream, we'll have to do it again as soon as I can, Bob. Honestly, I love doing stuff like this. And I really like long haul streams. Honestly, I really do. That sense of accomplishment that you get is what I like. And the weather is awful. The scenery, though, is great. This scenery as well, if you fancy flying to Minneapolis yourself, the scenery is from the Contrail store as well. Right, have we missed Golf 8? I have no idea where Golf 8 is. I think we may have missed Golf 8. Have we actually missed it? Oh no, that's Golf 4.
Attention all aircraft, Minneapolis Tower is closing down now.
Golf 8's all the way over there.
See you at FSExpo.
Thanks for the service, Delta 9er.
See you there, everybody. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, Ron, I did not want to rush. Did not want to rush. Okay, so the giveaway hasn't started yet. I'm going to run that in just a few minutes. And once we've parked up, it won't be over very long, so stay here. It's going to be a very short giveaway time. Where on earth is gate Golf 8? we've gone past it. That's Golf 9. Whoops! Tell you what, I don't like not having signs on the main taxiway. Right, well, we're gonna have to go with 9 Alpha now, aren't we? We're on the Delta stands as well, so that's nice. Watching the marshaller. We'll just hold it there. I don't think he knows what he's doing. Right. Parking brakes are on. Right, okay, let's open this giveaway up then, guys. Let's open the giveaway up. This is for 1 year of SayIntentions, who have sponsored our stream today, so a massive thanks to them. Remember as well, SayIntentions, if you create an account and you want to fly and test SayIntentions out, then within 250-mile radius of a 250-mile radius of MSP Airport, where we are here right now, you can check it out and fly it for free. It all works completely free within 250-mile radius of MSP Airport. Right, so this is going to run for 6 minutes. 6 minutes for this giveaway. 1 full year of SayIntentions, and that giveaway is starting now. It'll be in the chat in a moment. There we go. So you've got 6 minutes to get your entries in. We're going to get off VATSIM, and what we are going to do now is check out the replay. The worst thing about all of that was my taxiing, although I really did not like the lack of ground markings. I'm sure it's realistic, but I definitely didn't like it. So let's see what this looked like from a passenger perspective, shall we? We'll end the poll as well, and I think the question was, who's going to win tonight's opening World Cup match? 75 people voted. 80% of you said Mexico. Now imagine if South Africa won. I can finally have my cup of tea now that the cabin crew brought in 20 minutes ago. This tea now is the absolute perfect temperature. So is there anyone in the chat who is going to the Expo tomorrow? Let me know if you're going to be there. And I'm very jealous of you if you are. Oh, look at that. We've got the GFX contrails. Look at that. Awesome. Love that stuff. Nice to see. Definitely done worse landings than that. Quick rewind and we'll watch the other side as well. Not quite sure why that's showing the spoilers up. I guarantee you we didn't land with the spoilers up, although that would explain the firm landing. And Derek has gifted a tier 1 sub to Nando Kitty. Mate, Derek, thank you so much for your support there, mate. I appreciate that. Two minutes left. 2 minutes left of the SayIntentions giveaway. A full year of SayIntentions. I guarantee once you've used that, you'll not want to stop using it because it's awesome. Let's have a quick look how bad the landing looked from outside then, shall we? Oh, look at the weather. Look at that. The thing that did me with the landing, to be fair, is I just forgot that this jet's nowhere near as responsive as the 320. It felt very sluggish. And this is he just drove in this area. And does the weather look like this? You've got no rain at the moment, but it did look like this earlier. Or maybe Flight Sim was just a little bit behind. The time is ticking, guys, on that raffle entry. How long have you got left? 40 seconds. 40 seconds to win yourself a year of SayIntentions. Remember, it's not just air traffic control, it's a full suite. Cabin crew, missions, tour guides, everything. Ground crew. Oh, do you know what, actually, landing wise, that was nowhere near as bad as I first thought. 10 seconds. And then time for beer and football. And that's it. The raffle is now closed. Alright, so then, who is our lucky winner going to be? Just before I do this, a massive thanks to all of you who have joined me on the 2 streams today. Hope you've enjoyed the long haul special. A massive thanks to all of you for helping the channel achieve 60,000 subscribers. That's not a number that was anywhere near being in my mind when the channel started, sort of 5 years ago. So absolutely incredible. The reason I do this is for you. If you weren't here to watch it, I wouldn't have the motivation and incentive to do it all. So massive thank you for that. So I will love you and leave you after this. All our streams and notifications of our streams on our Discord server, so make sure you join that as well. A final reminder, final push, please don't forget to hit the like button, check out JetLog and use our Contrail discount code store to save you some money. The winner then of 1 year of SayIntentions is, let's get this drawn, congratulations to Daffyd. Congratulations, Daffyd. You have won yourself 1 year of the full ATC package, missions package, cabin crew, ground crew, tour guide, everything. And if you fly on VATSIM and don't think you're going to use the ATC, I guarantee you will. We've used it for most of today's flight, and we were on VATSIM, and it works. It's fantastic. Right, guys. thank you very much. Time for me to go and enjoy my first World Cup football match with my lad, which I'm very much looking forward to because it's the first time we've been able to do that together. So whatever you're doing now this evening, whether you're going to go and watch the football or whether you're just going to enjoy the rest of your evening, have a great evening, and I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. Speak later. Bye-bye.